I've been doing this music reaction channel for a year and a half now, and it's been amazing and incredibly fun and surprising in all kinds of ways. I now listen to new music for the first time in a way that I never really did before, which is zero distractions, just me alone hitting record and focusing in on every single instrument, how the song is progressing, how the whole thing fits together, which in my very busy life, I rarely have time to do unless I make time for it to do this channel. So it's been super fun. I've discovered all kinds of new artists I wouldn't have discovered otherwise because of the recommendations that come in the comments underneath the video. So thank you to everyone who's recommended artists I've never heard of before. That's my favorite thing that I've got from this, I'd say. However, I have conducted something of an experiment with this channel, which is going to come to an end today, so to speak. So I love all kinds of music, as you will know if you've seen a few videos from this channel. Everything from pop music to acoustic guitar work, funk, fusion, soul, blues, ska, rock, metal, punk, hardcore, metalcore. So I've covered that same broad range that I'm into on this one channel in the hopes that I could introduce some people who only listen to heavy metal to some more delicate, interesting kind of pop or funk music. And likewise, people that come for an Aurora reaction might then discover heavier rock as a result of that. And that has happened, I'm pleased to say. There have been a few comments throughout the year of folks saying, normally I'd never listen to heavy rock, but because of your channel and how you react to music, I've now discovered and really enjoy Architects or whoever it might be. And that's amazing. That's incredibly gratifying to hear. And I love that because I think there's great value in all kinds of different genres of music. However, that is the minority. Most people that listen to really heavy rock, or largely other genres of rock, want to spend most of their time in rock. And likewise, folks that are really into kind of pop or fusion or funk or jazz, whatever it might be, most of them, not you, you're special, most of them aren't into scream vocals and heavy rock. So half of the videos that I do with a heavy kind of rock music, they're not interested in that. So I have this channel where there's a few folks in the middle who love all the variety of songs I do, but most of the people are in two different camps. So there's a difficult balance that YouTube's trying to make between the variety of music that I'm covering with this channel. I want to make sure that you like all the stuff that I'm doing. So what I'm going to do from 2023 is split the channel into two. So this channel that you're watching right now will become a purely rock music related channel, as that's the music that actually most of my videos have been on. That is my main musical love in terms of genre, and that's what I've spent most of my experience in the past as a musician on, so it is the most informed point of view I have is on all of the rock stuff that I've been reacting to. So only rock reactions will live here, but also I'm planning on in future putting up some kind of rock drum covers of songs, or maybe some other instrumental song covers. Might even look to do some interviews with some rock musicians as well, but this is going to be the one-stop shop for all rock interests from myself. I still love music beyond rock though, and I'm going to still react to music that isn't strictly rock, but that is going to live in a brand new channel that I'm creating for just everything that isn't rock. So if you're one of the few folks who love everything that I've been doing in terms of rock and also all the other genres, if you subscribe to the additional channel, nothing will change for you. You will have all the same content I've been doing already. They'll just happen to come from two sources, but YouTube will kind of make it so you don't really notice that that's happening. That's just going to be how it'll do in a structural sense. So that those who only want rock will have one place they can go to. Those who only want the other kind of mainstream bits and pieces have one place they can go to. But those who like both can still have both. Here's the potentially confusing part. This channel will be renamed from Steve OG Reacts to Steve OG Rock, to make sense of the fact that it'll only be the rock stuff. The second channel that I'm making will be called Steve OG Reacts, because that will be a much more general music reaction channel, whereas the rock one will have some other rock related content on it in future, is the plan anyway. So this channel is becoming Steve OG Rock. The other channel will become Steve OG Reacts, which will be a free-for-all reaction for everything that is not rock. Now, with there being two channels, I'm going to have another look at my schedule of video releases. You might not have even noticed this, but when I first started this channel, I would release a video as and when I happened to have one available. Then I went through a phase of doing them every day militantly, and then more recently now, I've been releasing videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. With two channels, the risk is that I try and serve both of them the same amount, which would be double the amount of time and energy to do so, which I don't have in my life currently, and I don't want to burn out twice as fast, essentially. So I'm not going to have a strict release schedule on a certain day of the week. You'll see videos. My plan is to have, ideally, 3 videos a week on the rock one and at least a video a week on the other one, but it's going to vary immensely. So there might be a week where I have just 1 video on a given channel, but equally there could be a week where every single day there is one. I want to do it much more in a natural way so that I don't panic and spend too much time and energy trying to squeeze in quick reactions just to get a video out. I want the videos themselves to be good enough that they're ready when they're ready. And I want to have time to do a full album review, which takes a lot more time, as you might imagine, than one song. So that's probably going to be the video for the entire week if I spend a whole hour listening to an album and doing a reaction video for that. So it's going to vary tremendously, the frequency when the videos come out. But if you're subscribed to the channels, it won't matter. When they come out, if you have the notifications on, you will know when that is, and you can go and check out the video as and when it suits you. So in summary, if you just enjoy the rock stuff I've been doing, good news. You don't have to do anything, and you'll probably enjoy all the future videos that come out from this channel because it will be all focused on rock. If you enjoyed everything I've been doing except for the kind of the heavier rock stuff, then you can unsubscribe from this channel, subscribe to the other one, and you will get just that other content that you're more interested in. If you have enjoyed all the genres I've been covering, welcome to the club. It's nice to know that someone else has a similar range of musical tastes. You can just subscribe to the other one as well, and nothing will change really. You'll get all the videos and covering all the genres same way it was already. The only other change is I think I'll make the border of the thumbnails different. So the rock channel, I'm planning on having be the same blue border it's always been, and then the new one I might make that pink. That's my current thinking. So that's about it really. One experiment ends and a new one begins. I don't really know what's going to happen when there's 2 different channels serving these kind of that split down the middle between rock and the rest. We're going to see what that does. It's going to be kind of fun to check out. But hopefully you will come along for the ride, and I'll see you in some future videos there. So I think the next video on this channel will be a reaction to a band called Spite, which I've been sort of resisting doing because as I understand it, it's going to be heavy as fuck. So it makes sense. I now feel more free to do really, really heavy rock stuff in the rock world because maybe that makes more sense for those who are in that genre. And the first set of videos on the new channel, I'm planning to be a solid week of a new Aurora reaction every day because there's still a bunch of Aurora videos I've not seen yet. And I want to kind of do a little bit of a deep dive, and that's in itself is an experiment. I've never had every song during a week be Aurora. And after that, I want to do a solid week of Dirty Loops reactions because there's still plenty of those I've not checked out yet. So I'm interested to see what it's like to have a full week of the same artist. So this will allow me to do some new experiments and see what other things I can do with these reaction channels in the future. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this whole video and understanding what's going to happen next, why I'm doing that. Hopefully it makes sense to you. Again, I think I'm doing it in a way that it should only benefit you and your interests. But do let me know some feedback in the comments. I'd be interested to see what you think of the upcoming change. But hopefully it'll make no difference. You can subscribe to both channels and it'll be the same as it was before, just coming from 2 different channel locations. And it'll make no difference on your homepage on YouTube. So hopefully this is all just a lot of words to say, nothing's changed. But for the rest of you that are interested in just rock or just everything else, then that's one change you can hopefully look forward to. So thank you for being here. Hopefully this made sense to you, and I look forward to seeing you in future videos from both channels.